Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot, my little tarot bites. This is your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie, here for your Wednesday, August 30th remix of what we had going on the Instagram. Okay, so if you followed me on the Instagram, you saw that we were using the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Hicks. Hold on for a second. Chicago is definitely Chicagoing. Can you hear that siren, y'all? Every time I do a reading. Here we go. Here. Can you get again to that? That's Esther and Hicks, okay? Yep. She channels a spirit. And she gets divine downloads. So that's how these cards and their books came to being. But I digress. So another deck that we're using is the Psychic Reading card by Malone. That is from Rockpool, and the Law of Attraction cards are from Hay House. Okay, so we've got some major players on board today. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, y'all. So before we get into it, let's just talk about it. It is August 31st, and baby, this is a blue moon. The full moon is in Pisces, and when we got that going on, it is asking us, it's deepening our spiritual awareness, okay? So the moon is exactly opposite of the sun from our perspective on Earth, and she is receiving the maximum amount of sunlight at this time. So full moons facilitate clarity, and they mark shifts in our awareness, okay? So we got a lot of shit going on, okay? It's giving us an opportunity right now to find harmony between the excessive planning and excessive improvisation, between effort and passivity. So, between excessively focusing on details and physicality and getting stuck in the dream realm, losing touch with ground and body. So, this moon is doing a lot to us, okay? So, both Virgo and Pisces are spiritually oriented signs, and Virgo is associated with the spiritual awareness that involves deepening our connection to our physical body, a devotional attitude towards work and service, and integration of mindfulness in our daily lives. Now, Pisces, instead, it's attuned to the subtle planes and the unseen realms, and aims to transcends the limitation of the 3D plane and the body that we're in right now. We got a lot going on. So, like I said, my spellcasters, tonight is your night. Tonight is your night to do those spells. For my lay people, hey, we're going to work on our manifestations, okay? Write down your intentions. Write them down. When you write them, feel these words. Feel the words you're putting down on paper. I'm telling you, this blue moon, this full moon is going to amplify your intention. And we all know that where attention, focus, energy follows. Okay? So the moon, this full moon, is going to help facilitate our manifestations. Okay? So with that said, let's get back into this reading. Okay, let me take this off real quick. So we are focusing on the mirror right now, and the number is 23. But 2 plus 3 is 5, and numerologies have the dark and the light side to it. So with the number 5, we're talking about instability, challenges, losses, conflicts, change. Also, it could mean new experiences. Okay, so it's called, it's the mirror. Okay, so collective, hold on, let me put this down so I can get this really in focus for y'all. All right, I hope that's good, y'all. I'm doing this off my phone, so please bear with me. Okay, so we got a mirror. Okay, so a mirror, it is a reflection of how we currently appear or how we are perceived by others. Okay, but in the spiritual meaning of the mirror is stands for truth and enlightenment. Now, in order for a mirror to reflect, it requires light and illumination. So this card relates to your spiritual path. All right. You all are like a mirror, and you have the ability to illuminate, to enlighten your, enlighten your mind, to reflect the light of the universe. So you are true spiritual beings who can create and reflect positive experiences into your life. All right. So, collective, when you look in this mirror, what are you looking back? Because what you see in that mirror is the work you all did. What you've seen, you all are you are a consequence of your actions and your thoughts. So if you like what you see in that mirror, good, congratulations, you're doing the work. You don't like what you see in that mirror, then it's time to get to work. And this blue moon is a really good time to start, because you've got the universe in high gear wanting you to put away those low vibing patterns and to ascend. We got to come up. We got to move our life forward. We got to move our lives forward, collective. So, you with me? You there? All right. So, just think about this, collective. This mirror is going to reflect back what you put to it. Okay. So, this mirror is a sign to think and be positive, to attract those traits that you want to see reflected back into your life. Okay. So again, this card is picked because, it's a reminder that you need to pay attention to your thoughts as they are manifesting and returning to you. A mirror can reflect the consequences of both positive and negative actions. So, there's a lot of meaning. There's a lot of meaning in this in this card. Okay. And look at, she's like, it's like almost like in the universe right there. So, okay. So we got her right there. All right. Esther and Jerry Hicks, they say, I will not attempt to control others' experiences. All right. You got this being right here looking at this big old butterfly. And Miss Butterfly is over here just living her butterfly life, and what is this person doing? Are they cheering or are they judging? What are we doing? Here it is, collective. When you try to control anything, the act of trying to engage control right off the bat, that's a defense mechanism. We want to control what we want to control because it is a system of survival. Because if we can control what's going down, then we can mitigate hurt. That's the only reason why people do that. People try to control other people because they feel so little of who they are, that by trying to superimpose their control on somebody else, if they feel that they can do that, if they can get that other person to be subservient, that is validating them. We don't want to do that, collective. We look at, honey, I would like to think that this individual right here looking at that butterfly, I would like to think that individual is like, go ahead, butterfly, let her live. Just, let her live her complete life. And that's what we want to do, collective. That's what we want to do. Listen, when you find yourself in a position when you think you're going to judge somebody, ask yourself why. What is it to you? How does that impact you? And 9 times out of 10, you're going to see that it ain't got shit to do with you. It ain't got shit to do with you. So what is it, collective? What is it that you are lacking in your life that you feel the need to impose your control on somebody else. So here it is. We're going back to this mirror. Again, we're reflecting that those thought patterns and what we got going on. We don't want to look at that. When you look in the mirror, you want to see somebody that's going to let somebody live and let them live the way they going to let you live. All right? You're going to be reflecting back what you're putting out. Okay? Let Big Butterfly live. Let her live. We see them every day. We see them every day. And every day, somebody's got something to say. Shit, listen, we all want the tea. We all want the tea. And you know why you want the tea? Because the tea, here it is. When someone is telling you the tea on somebody else, it is stopping you from thinking about the bullshit in your life. And if this person is going through some more bullshit, it makes you feel better. So as opposed to like telling, oh no girl, I ain't got time for no tea. I got to clean up my own house. Instead of cleaning up your house, you won't get that tea, but your house still won't be dirty when the tea is over. And the tea ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. And hopefully whoever the tea was about, they getting their shit done. The only difference between you and them is that everybody knows their business. So, we got layers over here, collective. We got layers over here. We got layers. Get your shit in order. Collective, get your shit in order. When you get your shit in order, you ain't got to worry about trying to control anybody else because you ain't got time. Baby, it is going to be beneath the dignity. Did you catch that? When you get your shit in order, collective, it is going to be beneath the dignity of your attention to want to be in the middle of that low vibing conflama, that low vibing bullshit. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're going to be happy with what you see. That's it. That's all, collective. Okay, so listen, please like that little thumbs up button. Baby, just hit it. It's free. Please follow. That's free too. Please share. That's free. Listen, especially this one, because we all got those petty betties. We all got those petty betties. And wait a minute, collective, before I sign off, let me say this. Let me say this. When somebody comes up to you and they about to spill some tea on somebody else, let me tell you something. They're not spilling the tea because that's your duty. No. That is a grooming mechanism, baby. Did you catch that? They want to prime you. Well, because they gave you so much tea. You think that, oh, that's my good Judy, but, or should I say tea? That's not the case. It's to the point where you get so familiar, where you guys get so comfortable that you're going to spill some tea on yourself, and then Petty Betty's going to go back to somebody else and tell them your tea. Be careful about them tea toddlers. I do not want no tea toddlers around me. No ma'am, no sir, no thank you. So that's that. But as I was saying, anyway, y'all, please like, please share, please follow, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when I hit, you all get the cosmic tea. Okay, there we go. All right, you all stay blessed. Hey, get your intentions down. Make that full moon work for you. Goodbye, collective.